This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Texas. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To the air, it's Smith. Lets it go quickly. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's caught. It's Watkins. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 1st down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Play coming up for this offense. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Looking downfield, it's Smith. Grab behind the line. It's Bray. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close. It's 3rd and goal early in this championship game, and they punch it in and take a quick lead. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Offense getting closer to the goal line after the encroachment penalty. And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. They try to sneak it for the first. Touchdown, Rebels. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Is set up with a short field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Owens. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Caught behind the line. It's 4. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Touchdown, Texas, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Gray. Defense will make the stop, and it'll probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw here. Caught quickly. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Back to throw. It's Smith. Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. I want to say it was incomplete. He threw it too far.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Incompletion in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Caught in the backfield. It's Bradley. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long. Back
to throw again. Takes the grab. It's Bradley. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The Rebels will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down RPO looking left. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to throw. It's Owens. He's got it with room to run. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now it's 3rd and short with the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Owens. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. There's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Caught near the sticks, it's Butler. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
What's another huge gain for this guy? And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The tight end has got it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Offense moving to a bunch formation. To the air, it's Owens. He escapes the pocket. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Clark. After second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Owens. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 1st and goal, handoff. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this run? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Smith. Finds his man. It's Watkins. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. No huddle here for the offense.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Here's the second down play. Now we run a draw play. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaking tackles.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
You finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
3rd down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Dropping back, it's Smith. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. We're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw it again. Snags a quick throw. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Rebels will come to the line and crank up the tempo. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Smith. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And then first down, right back to the running game. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Grab near the sticks. It's Bradley. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. Runs through the defender. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The offense going with the hurry up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. To throw, it's Smith. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Rebels come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Leaning on the run game here late. As the first down is still going. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Well, it comes down to this. They need to create some 4th quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. Bringing pressure. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
They get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always...
And looking for a big play here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Back to pass. It's Smith. Defense is coming after him. That's caught. It's Watkins. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Watkins. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Hey, the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds, gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense really clicking. Here we go, national championship game, fourth quarter, one-possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. QB keeper all the way. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. Grinding away on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship.
When you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go, third down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Texas Longhorns.